I know I have not been up here in a while, so I don't really expect for anybody to get up here. But I did want to get up here and say a few things. I haven't been on here because I've been grieving. Like I'm going through my grieving process because, as y'all know, like I'm just through it. I've just been going through it. The last time I did a live, what in the world? The last time I did a live, I think I had just had my surgery, and then the live before that, we had did a balloon release for one of my little cousins. She was 26, um, who died in a car accident back in September, and her birthday was in February, 2 days after mine. And so we had done a balloon release, so I went live to do that. And then, I went and had my surgery, which I told y'all they tried to kill me. They tried to kill me during that. And I had my surgery February 28th. When I tell y'all they tried to kill me, y'all, I really mean they tried to kill me. And they really thought that I didn't have no family. They assumed that because when I went into surgery and my brother and my cousin had left, that I didn't have anybody there with me. And then my husband hadn't gotten there yet, so I guess they assumed they could do what they want to do. So, for those who did not see the live, because like I said, I've been going through it. I took all my lives down. Because I'm just like, why? Is it always something? And why does my family have to keep going through shit? So, um, so I had a partial hysterectomy, and um, besides the anesthesia, like let me start here. My surgery started at 1:30, around 1:30, 1:45. My surgery was only an hour and a half. Um, on top of giving me anesthesia, this is the excuse they gave when they finally got me awake, which wasn't until after 6 o'clock, because I was having breathing issues and they had given me a shitload of narcotics. So they had given me fentanyl, morphine, Percocet, and Dilaudid, all at the same time. They gave me those drugs. And so my husband is like, they was getting ready to call the police on him because he zapped out on them, because they were stalling. They kept stalling him because he kept saying he wanted to see me. They were stalling my brother, and when I finally did come to, I'm like, I want to see my husband. I need to talk to my brother. So I'm like, and why the fuck do I feel like this? Like, and so she's like, oh, we had a hard time waking you up because you was in so much pain, so we had to give you different pain medications. I'm just waking up, ma'am, and I haven't opened my mouth about pain. So how would you know what kind of pain I was in to distribute the kind of drugs that you didn't put in my fucking body? So I'm upset, I'm pissed, I'm cussing, I'm crying, and they still won't let me see nobody, telling me I can't have it. They can't have visitors in the recovery room. Which while me watching people going to see their family in the recovery room. So I'm really pissed off and trying to get up because I'm like, why the fuck y'all not letting nobody see me? So the nurse, then she tells me, well, we can't let them see you like this. What, fucking crying and upset? Motherfuckers do this shit all the time because some people respond badly to anesthesia and they sit there and cry. Why is it different for me? So finally, after I finished having a fucking fit, they wouldn't give me my cell phone so I could call anybody. I'm just like, I'm furious. So I finally get to see my husband. So she comes with this paper with the list, and those weren't even the only drugs that they gave me. That's just the list that she had on her paper. So my husband, like, he completely lost it because I already knew they tried to kill me. After she named her, I said, you motherfuckers tried to kill me. And mind you, I had a reading by my good sis before I went and had my surgery to find out if my surgery was going to go well. Ancestor said yes, my surgery was going to be, I was going to be okay. They told me that, first of all, the medicine card was the first fucking card that came out. Didn't understand none of this shit until after I had my surgery. The medicine card was the first card to come out. Then the spiritual realm card came out, and then the what the fuck was the other card? I forget what it was. And she told me, she said, this has to happen. And she said, you're gonna perform a miracle. I didn't know what the heck it meant by it. I didn't know what the heck it meant by it, but I understood it after all of this shit happened. Like, these bitches tried to kill me. They thought I was gonna fucking die, and it was a fucking miracle that the fuck I am still alive. So I get to my room. They take me to my room, and the nurse, another nurse, she comes in the room, and she's trying to be so kind to me, and she kept saying, "You are so strong. You are just so strong. You're really strong." And I'm like, "Why the hell you keep telling me I'm strong?" Oh, because you expected for me to, y'all bitches expect for me to not to wake the fuck up. This is why y'all keep telling me that I am strong. So, like, that was fucking hard as shit trying to heal. I'm still healing from it, but the first couple of weeks was fucking difficult. And so then, I swear, it just always got to be. So my mother calls me on March the 16th, and she says, "Me, um, are you sitting down?" And so I said, "No, why?" So she's like, "Sit down." So I'm just like, I'm figuring she don't really want nothing for real, so it's no point in me sitting down. So I'm like, all right, I'm sitting down. What? And she says, Shayla died. I said, what? So she says it again. And I said, what damn Shayla? What the hell Shayla you talking about? Because you're not talking about my fucking cousin Shayla. And she's like, yes, I am Nee. She died. She just died. I fucking like, I like dropped to the floor. Cause I'm like, I'm banging on the fucking wall. Cause I'm just like, what in the fuck? My cousin was 36 years old. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. So I am banging on the wall because I'm just like, what in the fuck happened? What the fuck? Because my cousin wasn't sick. Like, she just died out the fucking blue. So, this shit is just so fucking heartbreaking, bro. I swear to God. My cousin was my uncle's only child. My uncle, which was my cousin's, my uncle was married to my cousin's mom. She died in 2003 from her having issues with her lungs. And she was only like 43 when she died. And my cousin was only 15 when her mother died. So now my uncle has now lost his wife and his only child. So I'm just like, well, what the fuck happened? They had taken her, she passed out in the house because first she said she wasn't feeling good. And she ends up passing out. My uncle called the paramedics. No, my uncle told her that she needs to go to the hospital. She told him she didn't want to go because she had started feeling better. So then, a few days later, she passed out again. My uncle called the paramedics. Paramedics came to get her. The day after my cousin passed, I seen my uncle down the hospital because I had to go down the hospital for my checkup appointment for me having the surgery, and he had to go down there because my cousin worked down at the same hospital, and he had to go try to get her life insurance policies and stuff together. So my uncle said the paramedics put her on a gurney or whatever, and she was like flailing her arms uncontrollably, and he said the ambulance wouldn't let him drive in the ambulance with her. So he told her he was right behind her. Let me tell y'all something. My uncle loved his fucking daughter like my daddy loved me. So I know the kind of love my uncle had for his daughter. And I know my uncle is crushed. So my uncle said he told her he loved her. He was right behind her. And he said she put one arm up as if she was saying okay, like she understood. He said, but when he pulled up behind the ambulance at the hospital, and they was taking her out, they was doing CPR on her because her heart had stopped. So she had went for more than 20 minutes without having oxygen. So my uncle told them like that they could do work on her 2 more times, and if her heart had stopped again, because they had ended up putting her on life support. And this is all happening in the same day. So he said if her heart's one more time to just let her go. So on the third time, he let her go. Prior to her passing, they had took her to get a CT scan done, try to find out what was going on. I fucking hate this fucking world, bro. I swear. I hate the evil shit that people do. So when they took her to get a CT scan, they found a massive blood clot on her heart. It made her heart stop. Like, what the fuck? She was 36 years old. She got a 16-year-old daughter. Like, I don't even know what the fuck. My brain has been so... We are up behind this shit. Like, we are fucked up. because now another one of my cousins is gone. I mean, even though my cousin didn't have her life taken, she did have her life taken because. So I asked my uncle, and I didn't like try to push because this ain't the time. But I asked my uncle, I'm like, did she have that needle in her arm? Did she get those? And yes. And I said, I'm almost sure that that is what gave her that blood clot. They did a documentary on Netflix where there are thousands of people after they had their autopsy done from them unexpectedly dying. And they found that those people who had the needle in their arm had massive blood clots either on their lung or their hearts. It's like it's too that shit just like that shit got me crushed. Then we was going through pictures trying to find some pictures to put in the obituary. I didn't even realize I had so many pictures of my cousin, of me and all of my cousins. Like, not, I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of them. I didn't even realize we had that many pictures together. And it's just like, yo, not fair at all. Now, then my uncle, he had picked the, my uncle had picked the pallbearers, which was gonna be um some of my male cousins. So I called my uncle and I just was like, the girl, I said, we want to be her pallbearers. So and he was like, y'all do? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you know what? He's like, yeah, I like that. I said, so me and first it was gonna be all six of my cousins from my side of the family. Because at the time when I called my uncle to ask my uncle, I wasn't thinking of my cousin's mother's side of the family, which that side of the family is huge too. On her mom's side, she has a big side of the family. So her family is big on both sides. So my uncle was like, y'all can go ahead and do it. So we get to my cousin house, which is my cousin, my fucking cousin, regardless, because he's in our lives his entire life, like his entire life. But that's neither here nor there. So we get over there, and they find out the girls on that side, her girl cousins on that side, find out that we are the pallbearers. So one of them decides she want to start flipping out. Now you know your girl, it was ready to get active because, bitch, who the fuck? So she outside, man. This girl's like 20 years old. She is me and my cousin Shayla. We're first cousins. They are second cousins. Her mom is first cousins with Shayla. So her older aunts, which was really surprising to me. So they're just like, while she outside zapping out, they're just like, oh, she just needs to vent. You know, she just needs to get some stuff out. She's upset about Shayla. Okay, bam, cool. I get it. She hurt. We are all hurt. I get it. But then she started talking about my family. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work out. I don't give a fuck who she is, where the fuck. I was trying not to be disrespectful to my cousin house. I'm like, he already going through it. He done lost his baby sister. My, he don't need this shit. But guess the fuck what? I got time. I definitely got time. So I'm like, who the fuck do you think you talking to? And who the fuck is you talking about? Because you ain't gotta be indirect, bitch. You got something to say to us. We right here. Now, mind you, I was out front where all of my cousin's mother's side of the family was. My side of the family was inside the house. Hold up, y'all. Greetings. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Yeah, so I'm pissed off because this bitch is running her mouth talking about, well, where the fuck was they at the hospital? And we was there with her every step of the fucking way. Where the fuck was they at? And they being the pallbearers. First of all, bitch, us not being at the hospital when she passed did not make us not related to her. We are still her cousins. We are still her fucking first cousins. And we still was close with her. So us not being at the motherfucking hospital when she passed don't change shit. And like, why would you come to that house like that when all you had to do if you wanted to be a pauper was ask? Simple as that. One of I would have stepped out. One of my other cousins would have stepped out because it was all six of us on my side of the family that was paupers. So three of us could have stepped out. So three of them would step in. So her mother's just like, she can't even do it. So I don't even know why she acting like that. I'm like, so she about to get beat the fuck up, and she can't even be one. No. Anyway, oh my god. Shayla funeral is Saturday. Um. Oh. Okay. So like, I'm pissed off because this bitch acting stupid about being a fucking pallbearer. Like, it's not that fucking deep, bro. So my niece and my one of my cousins and my niece, yeah, my niece and one of my cousins stepped out um as pallbearers to let two of her cousins on her mom's side. Okay.
I'm ready to go get the. Keon didn't give me this card to get his money off, so I'm gonna take it off my card.
All right.
I don't know how he gonna give it back to you, so you
So, oh,
like my shit was that fresh, yo. She's like, you don't need any $200. I just want
so anyway,
like, damn. And I bought like
we
10 little stocking caps. Cause every time I go there, I can get a
we're gonna be the pallbearers. We're all gonna wear my cousin's
like
favorite
11
color,
stocking caps is there,
which is purple.
a bunch of packs in here. So every time you get your hair done, you gonna have some.
Um.
But she made me want to grow my hair back, babe.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about growing.
You're not.
Really, if
Um.
you try to get me out of
We're all
Baltimore
gonna
now.
wear. You.
Really?
You're not going to because you've been saying that for over a year now, 2 years. You're not gonna do it.
What, my hair?
Yep.
Because you don't want me to.
I said it was fine if you wanted to.
I gotta do it in the wintertime. I gotta start it in the winter.
So we all kind of got outfits almost alike,
When the summertime come, I can reset more, I guess.
and we're gonna wear
Now my hair grow fast.
these. I got those and a
My
color,
hair
a
grow fast.
jumper, almost that same color. I know. So I'm sorry for the interruption, y'all.
You are so happy.
But I know because he's been wanting his hair done for like ever by somebody else besides me.
Nigga, I damn near no, not Aunt Melly over getting in the door.
Yeah.
Damn near not Aunt Melly over trying to get in the door.
Um.
She said she gotta give him
So
a
my
check
cousin's gonna have
for him to
a
leave
slideshow,
to get his hair done in the sink. I mean, get his hair washed
and
in the sink. So she was trying to
I
tell
just
me
know this
like,
shit is about to be so fucking hard, bro. Her
she's
viewing is
tall and
tomorrow,
she's so short. It's like,
and her funeral
no
is Saturday.
smile,
Is
but
Saturday. Mm-hmm. But you know, I mean, he's tall.
the fucking
He's
Bray, don't have me get the greases you ain't gonna use.
who?
Ain't no fool.
Um, and my cousins, we all just
Aunt
like,
Melly grease you ain't gonna use.
I told you to get it. I'm going to. My cousins, we all like, oh my gosh, huh? Like, we hope we can pull this shit off because we know we is gonna be fucking crying. So I hope we can hold it together enough to get this shit done.
Yeah.
I just can't believe this shit, yo. I just can't believe it.
That's why I'm mad.
Can't believe it. And my cousin was so pretty. Yo, she was so pretty.
Okay, I can't wait to get the fuck out of Maryland.
Yeah. All right.
Teach Cortez and them how to shoot. I think Cortez would be a damn. I think he'd be a sniper.
Yeah, he probably would.
See it because he like to be precise. He like
Mm-hmm.
to be perfect.
Yeah.
Shooting, when you shoot and you like that, you dangerous. That means that he'll be a very good protector, not only to his family, but you know what I'm saying? He'll be a protector of just, you know,
I really do.
protector, baby. You know what I mean? To have that motherfucker pip. To have
I
that
wish he would
motherfucker
stop
joint
talking
baby.
and get off this phone.
Cortez are probably done.
Yeah.
Make me almost ready to get him a pellet gun before he leaves.
That's how the guy was in that movie, The Accountant, Ben Affleck. He was autistic.
Yeah, and once Cortez start doing stuff, then like, shit, I'm gonna go out here and set my little cans up.
This was my cousin, y'all.
You set like 4 cans up and you hit each can every day. You do that every day, you'll come outside, bing, 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 bing.
Can y'all see her?
But
She was so pretty, wasn't she pretty?
Shooting, and you're gonna be trying to hear that thing. When you hit the thing, that means you hit your target.
Yeah.
And that
Shit is ridiculous, bro.
like, always gotta remember that. Everything.
And then my uncle, when he seen me down the hospital, the day after my cousin died, and I'm walking towards him, and so he starts calling me Shayla. And I thought he was calling me Shayna, because we got another cousin named Shayna. So when I got up on him, when I got very close to him, he was like, I was calling, he said, you look just like Shayla. You look just like Shayla. I thought you was Shayla for a minute. My eyes were so teary, and it took everything in me to not freaking cry. But when he said, listen, I was talking to my uncle, and I was asking what happened. He was telling me that he's like, everything just happened so fast. And it was like me, him, and one of my cousins was talking. I was trying so hard to not cry in front of him because I didn't want to cry in front of my uncle. And when he said, I thought she was coming back home. Oh, God. It took all of me to not fucking cry, y'all. I went in my doctor's office. I walked away from my uncle. I mean, I cried. I was snotty crying. Snot was every damn where. The people in the doctor's office kept bringing me tissues. Then they just ended up bringing me the whole goddamn box. And two ladies in there offered to let me go in front of them for my appointment. And I'm just like, I just couldn't. That hurt my heart so bad to hear him say, I thought she was coming back home. I just can't even believe this shit, man. Like, I'm trying to process this shit, and she just gone just like that. Can't even, like, the thought. I can't, I just can't even believe that. I really cannot believe it. This is another picture of me and her. That's me and her. That's me, her, and some of my other cousins and my niece. That's some of my cousins and my niece. That's my cousin sitting in the chair that I took of her. I snuck and took that picture of her. That's me, her, my niece, and my other cousin. When we had went out one night. And there's me, her, and my other cousin. I just can't even believe this shit, man.
I like the dog. When they dog, bro, they burn on the motherfucking light.
This fucking life just ain't fucking fair, man. It just ain't. But I just wanted to get up here and let y'all know that I'm still around. The girl just going through some shit. And as soon as I can, and I know, like when I get on here sometimes, me talking to y'all helps me in my healing process. Because, like, when my other cousin got killed, and I got to get on here and, like, really vent. And it helped me out a lot. I just, like, I ain't felt like getting on here at all. My husband kept saying, like, just get on there and do a live. Just get on there and do a live. And I'm like, I don't even want to. I don't feel like doing shit. And it's like hard to face the reality that she is fucking gone, bro. And she ain't coming back. I'm fucking hurt, angry, confused. But I'm gonna try to get back up here in a little while. Yeah, I know I'm not reading no cards for a minute. I gotta get myself together before I do that. I did pull some cards, like not on the live, but I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. But I show gratitude to y'all for y'all patience and everything. Um, I appreciate it. But I'll be back soon. I might come back on here shortly to finish talking. So y'all have a good rest of y'all evening if I don't get back up here. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Peace.